Welcome to the first session of Beginner Series 2. So today we're going to use some of the exercise we learned in Beginner Series 1 and put them together. Now when we come down to the floor, if you want to have something underneath your head just to support the lift of the head and shoulders, you can use something like a small cushion or a yoga block. So just something to have nearby if you need them. Now we're going to come down to the floor using our transition move. But always in Pilates, we're thinking about length to the spine. So I'm going to keep my spine nice and tall, roll the knees out to the side, support with the hand, and then roll the shoulders and then hips down in towards the floor. So you're now into your relaxation position, which is a start position in Pilates. Now from here, we keep the hips heavy, back of the rib cage heavy, and the back of the head. And then trying to keep a little bit of space into that lower back to find your neutral spine. Feet and knees are just in parallel. Now from here we're going to start with ribcage closure, which is something you've done in the previous series. So we just start lifting the arms up towards the ceiling, drop the back of the shoulders, and then taking the arms behind you. So lift the arms up and then take them down towards your sides, keeping a space between the hands so you've got your chest is open. But the rib cage is not flaring, which is why it's called rib cage closure. So I'm lifting my arms, but keeping the chest down, so it's not flaring as the arms go back. And I lift, and then taking the arms down. So we breathe in to lift, we breathe out to lengthen, breathe in to lift, and then breathe out to take the arms down again. So there's a breath in, breathe out, taking the arms back. Breath in to lift, and then taking the arms down. One more time. So we lift the arms and then open up the shoulder girdle and then bring the arms back and then taking the arms down. And now going to the spine curl, which is also an exercise we've done before. So bring the knees and feet together just to find the right position of your feet. So I'm going to bring my feet out, toes out, and then lift the heels and place them into parallel. Now from here, we're going to keep the spine level on both sides, and then going to start to turn the hip and then lift the tailbone and then roll up. This is now your spine curl exercise. And then we soften the chest to roll back down in towards the floor. Now as you can see, I got my feet in a position where my feet and knees are almost lined up when I'm lifting up, and I'm rolling back down into the floor from there. So it's a turn of the pelvis, lifting up, rolling up through the spine, pushing the knees away, hold position, and then soften down to the chest to come down, back into the floor, coming back to neutral. So arms and shoulders just stay down by your side for now, just trying to find your height. 3/4 or half is halfway up is fine as well. And then coming back down in towards the floor. So we breathe in. We're going to breathe out to lift to help the spine find the lift. Hold position, breathe in. And then breathe out to come back down in towards the floor, back into neutral. One more time, just the spine. So turn your hips, lift, roll, push the knees away, breathe in. And then breathe out to soften the chest and then come down into the floor. And now we're going to combine those two together. So I'm starting with the hip position. So again, turn the pelvis. Breathe out, lift, tailbone, rolling up through the spine. Go half the way or 3/4 or higher, whatever feels comfortable without the chest flaring. So I'm going to stay down a bit. And I'm going to lift my arms as well. So I'm lifting the arms, drop the shoulders. Take the arms to just about your ears on the first one. And then try to roll down from your spine. And then bringing the arms back down again. So if you're comfortable there, you can go higher. So we lift, we're pushing the hips up, find position. And then lift the arms, taking the arms behind. Again, they can go down a little bit further, but try not to place them all the way down into the floor. And then taking the arms back. So turn the pelvis, lift the tailbone, roll up, pushing the knees away, hold position, bring the arms up, taking the arms behind, and then roll back down to the spine, finding your neutral spine, and then we return the arms. We do 2 more. So turn the pelvis, breathe out, pushing the knees away, find your height, and then bring the arms up, taking the arms back, and then we roll back down in towards the floor, and then taking the arms back down. And one more, lift, roll up, pushing the knees away, hold position, and then bring the arms up and behind, and then roll back down in towards the floor. Now from here, we're going to do a bit of a stretch. So I'm going to let both knees go out to the side. The arms can go wider. Hold it there for a moment, let everything relax, and then push from the hip, roll everything back into the other side. Hold position there, relax the back of the shoulder, and then roll back in towards the middle. And then we go to the next exercise, which is your curl up. This is now where you could use a block or cushion just to give yourself a little bit of a height to make it easier to come off the floor. So I'm bringing my hands behind the head and I'm lifting the elbows slightly, getting ready to use your abdominal muscles. So I'm going to lift up and just look towards the knees and then placing the head and shoulders down. So I'm just lifting up, looking towards the knees and then placing the head and shoulders down. Now I'm going to breathe out to lift. I'm going to hold it here as I breathe in and then breathe out to place everything back down again. So breathe out, lift, hold, breathe in and then breathe out to place yourself down. Breath in, breathe out, lift, look towards your knees, stay there, breathe in and then breathe out to come back down. So keep going at that pace. So we lift and we stay for a moment, just keep position and then placing everything down. So if it feels like too much, just add a block or cushion until you get the strength to lift yourself off the floor and then place everything down. The eyes are looking up and then they travel down towards the top of the knees. They're part of the spine as well. So make sure your eyes don't stay stuck onto the floor, onto the ceiling, sorry. And then lift up, look towards your knees and then roll back down in towards the floor. Breathe out, lift, look towards the knees and then place yourself back down. We do two more. So we breathe out, lift, stay in position, breathe in and then breathe out to come down again. One more. Breathe out, lift, look towards your knees and then roll back down in towards the floor. And just take the arms down by your side again and we just need to come up. So I'm going to do my transition move. So I'm going to roll to the other side to come up. So I'm going to roll the knees out to the side, push with the hand, breathe out, lift, long spine, taking the arm out. We're going to go down again. So we roll back down again into the floor and then change side, roll the knees, breathe out, long spine, lift up, stretch the arm out, good. And then just come into a seated position, arms out by the side, lifting the arm, reach and reach. Well done.